This is the tightest this 2024 team has been. And I don't feel people pulling us away. I don't think it matters where we play at. You don't care what time of year it is, what the weather is. It doesn't matter. You just show up and do what you do. That's what champions do. It's hard to break us. You ain't gonna do it. The sky is the limit, man.
Let's do this thing. Let's go all the way. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Man, it's been a minute, I feel. It has been a minute. We have been missing in action, I feel. Getting some stuff done behind the scenes, you know? Yeah. So we've been gone for a minute. Neil's been running it up. Honestly, he's been putting a lot of work in towards a lot of the other streams. So we've been kind of been sitting back, letting him do his thing. Neil, you've been killing it, my brother. You've been killing it. Just keep it up, because all these shows that we have going on weekly. So make sure you check out it. We got a show going on every single day of the week now, pretty much, except for Sundays. We do have a Sunday show that goes on during the NFL season, but here nor there, we have a show pretty much every single day, so it's pretty awesome. Shout out to Neil and Chris and Dede and all those guys, doing Keegan and everybody on the NFL show. He has a lot of people on the NFL show, so shout out to all them.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody grinding that out and making everything great like you guys are. Hell yeah. I want to say that first. As for us, Tori's been managing a hockey team. Let's just throw that out there. So that's what she's been doing. She's been grinding that out. She is a manager of a hockey team now.
No.
Not manager of it, but no, she's like the mom of the hockey team, of a semi-professional hockey team, which is awesome. A professional hockey team, really. No, she does a lot of stuff behind the scenes for them. So been grinding that. And then I've been doing football stuff. I got a coaching job at a middle school, so we're gonna do that for a little bit. Me and my boy John here are gonna run up that for a little bit, and some semi-pro stuff. You guys know I coach that. I'll probably be doing some defensive coordinator stuff there. Just a lot going on. We do a lot of football stuff, a lot of sports stuff around here, out behind the scenes. So shout out to my boy Chris, though, retiring. Yes, Chris. Shout out, Mr. Retirement. Shout out everybody. He's retiring from the military after a long time being in the military. So shout out. Appreciate you for your service, Chris. And hell yeah, retirement, man. August can't come soon enough for you, my bro. Just a little bit longer.
Party at Chris's.
Party on Chris. That pension. Just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah. Barbecue at your house.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, so that's kind of why we've been gone. And we've been doing our thing. We've been sitting back and watching all this crazy shit, though. First thing I want to start out the show with, though, is a big fuck you to Ben Johnson.
Yes.
I gotta say that I know it's been a minute. We kind of been like, I just don't like Ben, bro. Listen, man. I'm cool with you doing your thing, talking your shit, if you're getting in your groove, you know what I'm saying? Showing you the team, you the big dog on the block now, and brr. Like, I get that shit, bro. Like, I really do get that shit. But like, some of the weird shit you say on the mic, like, okay, chill out, my boy.
All the strays for Goff?
Yeah, it's weird, Tori. It's
really weird.
It's just weird. That's your boy. I don't know. Just this weird shit that is, like, to me, excuse me, kind of uncalled for in a way. So I don't know. Keep that shit to yourself, Ben. So if not, fuck you.
He did say one thing, and it was that him going to the Bears is going to make 2 games more interesting. And it's going to be so fun to just beat them down.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about it. We never really talked about this yet because we haven't had a session since he got signed to the Bears. And let me touch on this a little bit quick. To me, I mean, you could have went to any other fucking team, my boy. But you go to the Bears and then run your mouth, and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna play you twice a year. You're gonna be using Dan's fucking like kind of method to doing things when going over there. The way Dan operates, the way his culture is, like, you're trying to implement what he did in Detroit in there. So kind of throwing strays and shit at Goff at the same time, and then like because that kind of puts that back on Detroit in my eyes. I don't know. It's just fucking all called for me, and I don't know. It's very weird. You don't see Aaron Glenn doing it about his DBs. You don't see, because now he's got Miles Gardner. Like you just don't see
Right.
that. You know what I'm saying? I got a guy now that can cover everybody. You don't see fucking Aaron Glenn doing that shit.
No.
Because he can because he's got guys over there that are better in certain positions than the guys that we got. So he can definitely do that shit, but he doesn't. And that's kind of my point to it, which is, I don't know. It just, to me, it gets weird. So please stop. Don't be a fucking fuckboy. Okay.
He just looks silly.
Listen, dude. At the end of the day, like Dan can walk around like his shit don't stink at times, because Dan is 6'5", fucking 275 in a brick shit house and an ex NFL tight end. Like, the reason he builds culture the way he is because he kind of emulates his own fucking culture. He is what his culture is, and that's why people back it the fuck up. It isn't just because he's pulling out of his ass and he's rah rah rah. It's because that's what this motherfucker is, and he's proven and shown to stand by what the fuck he says and what the fuck he goes about. The way he goes about his business, and the way he controls his football team and runs his operation. So, with that being said, hey, can Ben Johnson say that? Not yet.
No.
And he definitely can't walk around like his shit don't stink just yet. Even though what he did with that offense, I don't really give a fuck. You still got to prove it now that was you, bro. Because at the end of the day, you're still doing what fucking, Dan's kind of game plan is with your own fluff. Okay. And now it's coming out that Morton was kind of the grand master of all this shit at the end of the day. And you kind of just filled in with what they were already doing. And you just started calling plays. So we're not going to talk about that shit. So you better fucking prove it in goddamn Chicago, motherfucker. All this money.
He's got to prove it with a quarterback who knows indefinitely less. And that was one of his points. Like, oh, Caleb can do all these things Goff can't do. Okay, well, Goff can do indefinitely more than Caleb can do. And that's proven. That's on the books.
Yeah, Caleb's got a long way to go in my eyes, too.
What can Caleb do? Run.
Yeah, I mean, it really, that's what I'm saying. It really comes down to, like, man, he's got a lot to prove. Ben Johnson now has a lot to prove. Good luck to him. Chicago's been a shit show for 20 fucking years. I don't know what else to say to you, brother. Good luck. Stop talking shit, because you still got to play us twice a year, big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to play us twice a year. And
we know this team takes shit personally.
Yeah, and Aaron Glenn isn't Aaron Glenn. He's used to having to go against Aaron Glenn's defense in practice all the time. This isn't Aaron Glenn's defense anymore. This is Kelvin Shepard's defense. Do you not think that he thinks a little bit different than Aaron Glenn? Maybe you think that he's like evolved and all these type of shits from where Aaron Glenn has been. You know what I'm saying? So what are you doing? What do you think's going to happen? Shit's going to be a little bit different than it was. It's not going to be the same. This is not Aaron Glenn. He's got, trust me right now, Kelvin Shepard's got some fucking shit for just you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just the way that works. So I don't know, Tori. You tell me. Like, I just don't think shit's sweet. I think Ben Johnson really does think shit is sweet.
I think he does. He definitely does. He's going into this like, I was the number one candidate out of the whole NFL. I am everything, and he's about to get humbled really fucking quick.
Yeah, and to his point, like, what he doesn't realize is, like, in in 3 years, Dana's got this kind of to the point where this is a well-oiled machine, and he's got a lot of guys to buy into what he wants them to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of taking care of itself. So in my eyes, shit's not going to be sweet. I hope the Bears just give him time because he could win 3 games next year.
Mhm.
And that's just fucking reality to it. I don't know. He's just it was just a very weird situation for me. All in all, but I don't really want to. I guess that's all I really got to say on it. But I don't know, Tori. You got anything else to say on it?
Wasn't there an interview where he said after the second game we played them that he was like, "Yeah, I want to go to the Bears"?
No, in my thing about it is in going back to even further, where did we like all through the playoffs, and he kind of had some of his staff kind of lined up in the situation. So like you knew like as soon as the playoffs got over with and he got signed just a little bit later, like, okay.
What, 2 days?
Yeah, so like was he already
He was checked out. Look at how they played versus Washington.
That's what I'm saying. So like
He was done.
I don't know. It was just a whole bunch of weird in my eyes to the point where it affected the fucking playoff game and then talking shit and just I don't fucking know, man. Like he's just in my fucking shit bag right now of fucking people because there's ways to go about your business and that's just not it in my eyes. It's just not it. So
He'll get humbled real quick.
yeah, good luck to him. Good luck to him. I'll say that. On to the next thing though. Let's get off Ben Johnson because he's fucking irritating me. The last couple of weeks have kind of wild with way like I would say the last month with the combine and then which we had like I don't know probably like the most ever I feel like in person like interviews and stuff like that with a lot of edge rushers and linebackers and all types of shit like I've seen a lot like they're really going hard on this D line and edge and linebacker room for sure like they're trying to figure out this room and I think it's because like what the Eagles game kind of proved in a situation like okay we can beat Pat Mahomes can be beat the Chiefs can be beat the Eagles have a formula and they're doing it so I feel like now with that being said what the fuck is the plan for DN right now? Now that like every single fucking DN essentially has been signed or traded for. Uh the Myles Garrett Truthers, yeah, your dream is fucking gone. We knew that was never gonna happen. Your let's see. Well, Sweat, he's gone. DeMarcus Lawrence even got signed. Joey Bosa got signed. Who else got fucking signed? There was another one in there that got signed. I forget who it is. But there's just so many decent people out there that could have got signed and we just didn't take a shot at it. Oh, Trey Henderson's he's still out there, I think.
That's what I was thinking of. I didn't
But
think he
I
did
mean
yet.
that's to me that's a long shot because he's looking for a super payday. So like you
They're
would
not going to do it.
I mean, are you gonna sign that much? I mean, you could. I mean, he could. They're just gonna have to. I mean, with the salary bump and everything like that, it's just gonna stretch their money a lot in other positions, and I don't think Brad and Dan are willing to do that. Just for something that they could possibly draft, and move up in because they're. I mean, it really feels like they are in the fuck the pick mode at this point. The way people are talking about moving up in the draft because it's the buzz again. He's done it before, and this year would be like the really good time to be like, okay, let's move up and guarantee a fucking star edge rusher or a star D tackle or something. Unless a lot of that fucking draft goes front heavy, but I just don't know what to do, what Brad's plan is at this point, with obtaining something that of star value, because that's what we need to look for. We need another closer.
Yeah.
We just need another closer. It is what it is. We let the Eagles draft like the entire Georgia defensive line while having Fletcher Cox and then not even have him play in the fucking Super Bowl
like what the fuck do you want, bro? Like you just like I don't know. Yeah, Paul, I'm with you. So I don't know. I haven't clicked on comments in a minute yet, and I appreciate all the comments coming through. But this shit, bro. Okay, Paul. Yeah, I feel you. I'd love it. I would. Is it gonna fucking happen? Absolutely not. If it does, listen, dude, you're a fucking fortune teller.
I don't
Because
know.
that shit to me is dead, my boy. That shit will never happen.
I don't see him fitting here.
That's just too much money on the books. I feel they're not gonna do that. Like they're just like if they would have done that, they would have just went out and paid Sweat or some shit like that. Like they're just not. For some reason, they're just not willing to like overload or put too much money into certain things, which I agree with. But at a certain extent, like it is a thing you can do, you know. The Eagles have proven time in and time out that you can go out and obtain good players, be competitive, and still make the money work. It you can. Um, Especially when you got guys that are willing to, take guaranteed money and take a little bit less, and you're finding diamonds in the rough for cheap. Like or you're drafting well, or you you let the entire NFL lets you draft the entire Georgia D line again. Like I don't like. What do you want? Like that shit is fucking nuts to me still. So Brad has to do something in my eyes. He better have a fucking plan for this draft. That's not some random ass injured player that we're waiting on, or a Levi Onwuzurike type. Well, without the injured player, or some fucking third round bullshit. Broderick Martin, type shit. That's like waiting to come in and just not affect anything whatsoever. Like he really needs to go out and get somebody that's going to affect now. It's not no time to get anything. We don't need the picks. That's my point of like all this shit. Like I would love to go get Hendrickson and then pay him, but I really don't think we have the money to do that in a way because we really can say fuck the picks. Like we need players that are going to play now. Our roster's set to the point where we have enough guys that are playing now, as even as backups to to make the roster work. We've seen that last year. We just need another guy that's literally playing now, and I don't know where in the draft we can do that exactly because I don't know how play now some of these guys are going to be because they are all rookies. So it's like we had to have really an effect because look Hutch's first year. Like he was effective, but like
it still took him a minute.
Yeah, he really wasn't that effective. Like so I don't know. It's just a weird situation, It's a really weird situation.
Yeah, out of all the guys like left, I mean, I just put it up so you can share it.
Oh yeah. Let me do that. Oh, to his point right there. Yeah, I mean, Marcus Davenport. That's just like a guy like they signed so cheap that if he gets in there and gets work, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Right.
It's a. I mean, how many times have we done this? We've done with Mosley. We've done it with fucking that fucking wide receiver we had 4 years ago. I don't even fucking remember his name now. I don't remember his fucking name now. But he just kept resigning him and resigning after injury and injury. It's just something that they do. They like keeping guys in the building. There's nothing we can do there, Paul. That's just the way they are. Dan's a players coach, man. You got to remember that. He's going to take care of his players,
I forgot about DPJ.
Yeah, not even him. It was what the fuck is that? He was out of Wisconsin or some shit. What is that wide receiver we had for a minute? No, not Donovan Peoples-Jones. What was the wide receiver we had? He was like a third wide. He got hurt. He hurt his knee and he hurt his shoulder and he hurt his blah 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 blah. What was his fucking name? I'm blanking.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he just kept getting hurt and we kept him stringing him along on his rookie contract and then, he signed him again and then no, not Golden Tate. Golden Tate didn't get hurt. But anyways, I don't know what the plan at D tackle at the end is. But one of the weird things about the signings and everything, and that I want to start free agency with is we're not getting Zietler back, so we got to figure out a guard too. That's a big piece of our offense. We love to run the ball that's set up to pass with Jared, so they need to figure that out ASAP. And if they're going to draft a guard, that's fine too. But then they need to figure out an edge rusher too at the same fucking time. This is where it's getting annoying to me again, where we go back to the signings and everything like that, is like you didn't go out there and get somebody, so then now you're overloading where you have to draft with. You don't have the draft picks unless you're telling me you're saying fuck the picks for next year. And Brad's definitely not that type of guy unless it's like a fucking all-time fucking pro. Some shit like that. Settle down, pal. Now you're getting crazy. Now you're getting fucking crazy. Let me take this down. Let me get this out of here. Now you're getting crazy. I would love that. But we're all dreaming here, Neil. We're all dreaming here. But no, Zeet's that's a big hit for me, I think.
Yeah.
I really do, Tori, and I don't really know what they plan on doing. There's just a lot of holes right now. We need safety help. We need corner help. We did sign, Reed, DJ Reed, which I love that signing.
I love that. Yeah.
The DJ Reed signing to me is huge. I think he was a fucking dog for the Jets. I just think he was overshadowed for him being on the Jets, being with everybody else that was on that defense. That's a great signing to me, especially getting him a little bit cheaper than Carlton Davis, because I think he's a better player than Carlton Davis. No offense to Carlton Davis. CD, I love you. You had a good last year. But I really think DJ Reed is a better player. So
I would agree.
I'm glad he's there. And then Terrion in his second year, I think he's gonna be that next level corner we need. And then Brian coming back again, Kirby coming back.
We're gonna see what Ennis can do.
Yeah, we still need safety help. We need linebacker help, and we need D-line help still. We still need some cornerback help too. I don't know. We just got a lot of fucking pieces we need when it comes to backups and things like that. So, like, yeah, Christian Mahogany might start.
That's what I was thinking.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
He looks good.
My thing about that is, okay, the Christian Mahogany goes down. What's up now?
Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Yep.
Fuck out of here.
He looks better than Glasgow.
Hell no, he did, but I'm just saying, hell no. What I'm saying is we need to get a guard somewhere. Somewhere there needs to be a guard. And having essentially Christian Mahogany and Zietler was like a fucking great thing. Like, that was a really good thing. Because I'm pretty sure Christian Mahogany was going to play guard for Glasgow. So, like, now that with no Zietler, it puts us in a weird spot where we need another guard. So I'm just glad we re-signed Dan Skipper. I'm glad that happened. We needed that. That was like almost a must at this point. Just to make sure we do have a backup tackle and a swing tackle. So, like, that's another good one. Who else did they re-sign? Marcus Davenport. We already talked about him. Like, that's like, come on, guys.
Oh, is it Barnes?
Derek Barnes. He got a payday, which is good. He's came in. He's going to be a good linebacker for us. But again, we still need some help. Like, we still need some help. Roy Lopez, which he's going to be getting some good looks this year. He's not going to be a starter or anything like that, but he is going to be getting a lot of reps at D tackle, and I think he's going to be pretty fucking solid. Roy Lopez has been a hell of a player for the Cardinals from what I've seen. He's a locker room guy. So I hope he stays solid for us, just like he did for the Cardinals. Resign Levi. So again, Levi just needs to continue to show the fuck up. He's going to be sharing reps with fucking Roy Lopez is what he's going to be doing. For that 3rd and 4th string spot. So, I mean, I'll mention this. Mile Adams, we signed him. Ezekiel Turner's back. Pittman's back. Grant Stroud, that's an incomer right there that we haven't seen. He's from the Colts. And then we got Craig Reynolds back as our 3rd string running back. So our running back room is pretty much set for what it is with Baki in there as well and all that type shit if they keep him. Which I think they will for special teams and shit. They love him for fucking special. They love to use him fucking everywhere. Which is great. He has the greatest whiff tackle in the history of Lions too. Again, Jackson, I would love to trade for him, but let's just say this. That's probably not going to happen with the salary and everything like that. I really don't think they're going to go out and sign somebody they got to pay to be the highest paid DN. So then they got to pay Hutch. They're going to have 2 of the highest paid DNs on the same team. They can do it. They better start drafting better then. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. Let me pull your list up here. What else we got here?
There's somebody you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you want to talk about this? Yeah, so these are what we were talking about a little bit earlier with the defensive ends. I mean, come on. Like, what are we looking at here?
I wouldn't hate bringing Za'Darius back.
Marcus Lawrence isn't available any longer.
Za'Darius I'd be okay with if he's willing to take less.
I mean, he might. His girl lives here now.
I would be all right with taking him again.
Who's his girlfriend?
Yeah.
She's a Detroit rapper, right? Yeah. I forget her name. Damn, what's her name? But yeah. So he might. But I mean, I would love this shit. I mean, hopes and dreams. You're right, brother.
Real.
It would be elite for 1 year. I mean, I would trade so much to make sure, like, I'm talking about probably like a 2nd round pick for Trey Hendrickson or something like that. 2 seconds. Because I had to pay him. So I'm not fucking giving up the farm too when I have to pay a guy. So you can go fuck yourself on that. And that's probably why we ain't trading for these people, or why we haven't been in contention for some of these guys is because of that. Brad's not willing to give up the farm for a guy that he has to pay.
Yeah, no.
So I think
there's some options on here. If we can get them for the right price, I'd be all right with them.
I don't know. I don't like anyone on this list. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't see anybody here on this list right here, to me, that is going to affect the game enough to where the way we want it to be affected. Because, like, even with Za'Darius on the team last year, like, he did all right, but he wasn't like an elite fucking edge rusher.
No, but opposite of Hutch.
No, I get that. But there's going to be times where Hutch is getting double teamed and then the other guy needs to go to work.
Right.
And to be honest with you, from Za'Darius, I didn't really see as much as I fucking wanted to. Like, he didn't go crazy. Like, he wasn't crazy.
What, 6 last year?
Like, it wasn't like super fucking elite, ultimate super numbers, like game-changing numbers. No, it was, to me, that it was like a little bit above average. So, like, if I'm him, I'd rather just go trade up and just get a fucking D end at this point. Or a D tackle. Like, then draft a fucking draft a DN in the 2nd round and move up in the back into the 1st and do that. Like, just, like something of those means, because this shit is whack right here.
I agree with Paul right here.
This list is dog shit.
I wouldn't mind some of them. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be happy. Like a Za'Darius. If I'm just saying, like, if we can get them at a good price, I'd be okay with it. I wouldn't be happy, but I'd understand it.
Just give me fucking 34-year-old Matthew Judon then. Call it a day.
That's one of the guys I'd be all right with. Get him cheap, and if we drafted edge, put him with him. Have him learn.
They just try it so much in bringing some of these older guys in that are just like a little bit over their fucking the hill, and they just don't work out for us.
I hate that he put Vaughn on here. I would be pissed if that guy came here.
This is all poop.
If we can get him cheap, I wouldn't mind one of them.
If we're getting them cheap, if you're getting them cheap, you might as well give us two, and then we can just throw two old motherfuckers at them, playing 50% of the time. Like that's the shit. Like this is gonna be, because like these guys, like Za'Darius wants to play fucking 55% of the snaps. Like what the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know.
These would have to be low paydays for me to be like, okay.
Yes, there's this other directions I would go personally when it comes to free agents. I don't know. Just not this. This is not what I would do. We need help. We need help in other places more than this. So, free agent wise, this is what's going to be hell. For us when it comes to the draft, we need to figure out what Brad's plan is, because if we don't, like, we're just going to be in the dark like we always have been, and this one is going to be extra annoying because we really don't need to draft anything crazy this year. We need one starter basically. When it comes down to it, starter, and then some rotational guys, but
it just makes me nervous because we know Brad is not going to draft for need. So if a better guy is on his board, we're going to take that guy.
Absolutely. If somebody falls, like if this is like say this is an offensive heavy draft right off rip, like they're going to have the pick of the litter of basically moving up into the like early 20s into the teens for pretty cheap. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. I think it's obtainable. They could draft, move up, and then move up back into the first with their second round pick. Not their second round pick, but like next year's second or something like that, or next year's third, or, and then this year's second, however you want to look at it. Next year's fourth, this year's second, move up back into their, early second round, get another defensive end. I don't know. They're just such in a weird spot. Weird spot right now because we're not really spending a lot of money on a lot of spots that we need. I don't know what the fuck the deal is right now. This is just a weird off year for me when it comes to drafting and free agents, because we really need to double down on getting fucking like veterans to go on a fucking playoff run, but we're like fucking lingering on shit. Every fucking signing we hear, it's like the Lions are in on this, and it's like, okay,
right.
The Lions are in on that, and okay, and then DJ Reed out of nowhere, like, oh, what? Okay, I'm with it. Like, I'm with it. I'm down. I like it. I actually like it more than Ward because of the age. So like, I don't know. Very weird. The thing I want to end this with though is, going out of free agents into the draft, everything like that. Like, remember guys, like when we talk about this draft shit and this free agent shit and like why it seems stressful and why I emphasize things and Tori emphasizes things is because like we do have one of the hardest schedules going into the NFL next year. Like if you look at our schedule going into next year, we have an extremely hard schedule going into next year. it is what it is. So
Pull it up.
the team needs to be ready for that shit. Like they need to, like we need to really stack our chips this year. We really do. Because that schedule, that's a like our road schedule alone
Is
is
brutal.
is brutal as fuck this year. Like is brutal as shit.
Yep.
Like we got to play the Eagles and the Chiefs. Got to go
And
back.
Commanders.
We got to go to Washington now. We got to go to LA. We got to go to Baltimore. And why not just throw the fucking Bengals in there? Like, oh, and then by the way, send the Bucks our way, and then send fucking the Steelers our way. And then hey, the one great thing about our schedule this year,
Dallas.
Dallas. Finally, you bitch ass motherfuckers. We get you at home this year.
Finally.
Yeah. We about to beat that ass. We about to beat that ass. Oh, bro, I can't wait to play Dallas at home, bro. Other bullshit. Can't
So if you were
fucking
to
wait.
look at this right now and make predictions today, way too early prediction, what would it be?
Like win?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start from the home side. We beat the Bears at home. We beat
Yeah.
Green Bay at home. We beat the Vikings at home. We beat Dallas at home. We beat New York at home. We beat Tampa Bay at home this time. I'm gonna say we beat the Browns, and then
Yeah.
we Steelers is gonna be a weird game for me. I swear, it's gonna be such a weird game for me. But I'm gonna say we lose to the Steelers at home.
Okay, so that one's different for us.
And then I say we beat the Bears on the road. We beat Green Bay on the road. We beat the Minnesota Vikings on the road. We lose to the Eagles on the road. We beat the Redskins on the road. We lose to LA on the road. We lose to the Ravens on the road. We beat the Bengals on the road, and then we beat the Chiefs on the road.
Okay.
So I'm
So
just hoping. I'm just hoping the Eagles, the Rams, and the Ravens are all not in a row. Because if so, we might have a little losing streak finally.
I have us going undefeated at home. I think if we drop one, it'll be the Bucks. That's if we drop one at home. I have us beating Bears, Packers, Vikings. Can we beat the Eagles? Can we beat the Eagles? I'm going to say we're going to lose that. Beat Washington. Beat LA. Lose to the Ravens. And beat the Bengals and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we win the North again.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think there's a problem with us going to win the North again. We have Matt LaFleur's number. He's a fucking puss. McConnell. McConnell's going to be in a weird fucking spot in Minnesota. Like, if they think JJ McCarthy's going to come out and fucking be their savior and fucking sling their rock, he's going to struggle the first couple. I don't know. It's going to be fun to see that. So I don't think they're going to be as good as they think they are next year.
No.
I think they fucked up that Sam Darnold shit. To be honest with you, I think they're dumber than fuck. And then I truly think Ben Johnson's going to try his hardest, and then that shit's just going to fall apart. So, yeah, I think we win the North, no problem. It's just the fucking Eagles, LA to me, Baltimore, like, yeah, the Steelers. Those are really the tough. But Tampa Bay always plays us good, even at home. But I think we'll get them back.
That one's 50-50 for me.
and I'm not worried about the Chiefs at home or in anywhere when it comes to playing the Chiefs against us. Goff's the Pat Mahomes killer. So
the Ravens and the Eagles are what do it for me.
yeah, Ravens, we always get our ass beat for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why when we go to Baltimore, we just get fucked up. I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
I think the Eagles will be a closer game than Baltimore.
Absolutely. We'll lose a close game to the Eagles.
Yeah.
And then whenever we play the Falcons the Ravens for some reason, we'll get beat by 15.
Yeah.
It'll be like 45-30. Watch. Don't know why. But when we play them at home, we lose by a fucking game-winning field goal. Record breaker. My bad. Record breaker.
Did the stuff he allegedly did, is that still going on?
I have no idea.
I forgot about that.
I have no idea. I want to keep my hands off that.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I have no idea because if it is, he's a weirdo. Just like everybody else knows. Bunch of weirdos out there. But yeah, we're back. We'll be on regular schedule on Wednesdays. Tonight was a little later. I got out of some coaching shit later today, so that's what kind of put us on that. So we'll usually be around 10 o'clock, if not between 10 and 11, every Wednesday. Make sure you check out our, all of our shows Monday through Friday coming on Detroit Fan Report. So make sure you check out that, see that. We'll always retweet all of our stuff from Lions Fan Report so you guys get all the action. Because I know there's a lot of Lions fan on our Lions Fan Report, but I know we're from, us Detroit fans, we're usually fans of all Detroit shit. It's not just usually like you're a whatever fan. It's usually you're an everything fan when it comes to Detroit shit because we just kind of like that, those type of city people. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Make sure you check out our shows Monday through Saturday. Love y'all. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.